Hi everyone, Comic Book Reviewer here. This time reviewing on issue 1 of Superman and Wonder Woman New 52 comic review. Now as you know, for a time in the New 52, Clark and Diana started a relationship, and this was way before DC Rebirth put things back on the status quo, changed things around, and brought back the old elements of the DC universe. I think it's not a bad idea at the time, but it feels like it's trying to do something that clearly didn't need to happen, as it feels like it's one of those things where they're going to build a character relationship up, something's going to go wrong, they're going to have this bad breakup, and that's it. So the cover mainly has Clark and Diana in action, with a cover of all their supporting cast. And the story mainly starts off with, Clark as Superman and Diana get ready to investigate what's going on. And as soon as they journey it through, Diana is sent to rescue a plane. Clark goes in to investigate what's causing the natural disasters. And as soon as Clark pays attention to what he's doing, he notices it's something far dangerous. And we see how, earlier at a bar, we see how Kat and Clark are talking about their whole webpage and that, and discussing on a way to kind of get it jolted, to get it moving quicker. And we kind of see how, at London, which for a time Diana in the New 52 lived, instead of Washington DC and that, we see that she's sparring with one of her Amazonian sisters and talking about the events that happened in the New 52. In her run, she's the daughter of Zeus and Hippolyta, and Hera, Zeus's wife, turned all of the Amazons into snakes. So of course we kind of see how Kat introduced Clark to her boyfriend, Aaron Lord, and we see how, they have to do some further investigating when something is called. And we see how, Diana rescues the plane that was going to go down. And we see how, Clark gets pummeled right up into the sky. And we see how Diana mainly rescues the pilot. And we see Clark saying, "Give them to me. I'll be back as soon as I can. Just don't go down there. Wait for me, please, Diana." And Clark mainly flies off with the pilot. And we kind of see how, earlier back in London, we do kind of see how both Clark and Diana talk about their relationship. And knowing that they both have secrets, but they want to keep each other safe. And Diana shows off one of her weapons made by the blacksmith god Hephaestus. And even talks how Hephaestus said it could basically break an atom in two. And we see how, she teaches Clark how to learn to use a weapon. And we see how, at Cat Grant's sort of office, we see how she's ignoring all her mail and all that. But we see how, due to what happened with the Navy, we see how Diana takes things a bit too far and notices something behind her. And this is Doomsday. Now, if you are Superman fans, you know who Doomsday is. He's a character who killed Superman and led up to the events of the death of Superman and the reign of the Supermen. And we see how Diana mainly dukes it out with Doomsday, hitting each hit and each blow. And we see how, Diana does get pummeled a bit, ending the story there and there. So I think, in my opinion, the first issue of Superman and Wonder Woman is okay, but it comes across more like trying to use the sort of Wonder Woman and Clark relationship from the New 52 to make a really pointless series that didn't really need to happen. As, it feels like they were trying to make the relationship work, but we all know in any type of superhero pairing, something is going to go wrong in a superhero relationship. Much like what happened with Storm and Black Panther, much like what happened with Donna Troy and her husband, and much like Yeah, obviously Daredevil with his wife. The problem with, I think, with most superhero marriages and with most superhero relationships, they're always going to go wrong. Something's going to end up getting bad, or it ends up kind of having the hero from either side back at the status quo, or their relationship completely destroyed. So I think this one definitely deserves thumbs in the middle. Not great, not good, just not an interesting idea for a series. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.